Hi, good day. Today we're going to do two things. First is the installing of the SAMP application and the executing of the basic MySQL command lines. Open Chrome, then search for SAMP 8.0.3 FileHorse, which is the website that we'll be downloading. Then click free download. After that, click start download. Wait for it to finish downloading and click it to open. Click run as administrator. Click next, next, and next. Open SAMP control panel and click start to the MySQL part. Then open command prompt. Type cd, then cd dot cd SAMP cd MySQL. Then cd bin. By the way, this is the directory where the file of MySQL will be saved. Open file manager, then local disk, search for the SAMP folder, then MySQL folder, then the bin folder. This is where the MySQL file will be saved. Type mysql-uroot-p-h, then 127.0.0.1. This is to connect to the server. First, we need to create a database. To create a database, just type create database, then the name of the database you desire. So in this, I'm using my family name as my database name. Then, we need to create a table to our database. But first, let's use first our database by typing use in the name of our database, which is Sinisa. So we don't have any tables, so let's create one. Create table, then the name of the table you want to open bracket, then type the fields or entities you want to include, followed by their data type. In here, I'm setting student ID as my primary key and auto increment so that every record will increment and have a unique ID. Student name, varchar, which have 30 maximum characters and not null, so that no record should be empty or null. To show the tables, just type show table then semicolon. Now we have the student info table. To see what field or entities that the table contains, just type describe then the name of our table, which is the student info. So this is our fields which have the data type and etc. To insert the data into our table, type insert into student info in the fields, follow the values, open bracket, then start putting the entries. Take note that you must follow the order of the fields as you put the entries to prevent confusions of data. And now let's add more entries. To see the entries that we just recorded, type select asterisk or all from the table student info, then enter. So this is the 5 entries that I encoded. So what if you want to know certain record like who are already 20 years old in your records? Just type select all from student info where student age equals to 20, then enter. With this, you can choose what certain data you want. Another example, you want to know who lives in a certain area, for example, Malbago, Albantayan, Cebu. So, only Altiaan lives in Malbago. If you found that there are records or entries that are not needed anymore and you want to delete it, just type delete from student info where the student ID equals to 1. Now, student number 1 has been deleted, which is Carl Gisler's Niza. You can also update entries that you recorded. For example, I want to update the names of student ID number 4. Type update student info, set student name equals to the name you want to change, then where ID equals to 4. You can delete tables. Type drop table in the table name. And you can also delete certain databases. Same process, just change table to database in the name of the database. Thank you for watching and God bless.